Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Portal Masters of all ages. It is Brylander with PortalPowerTV, and we're just going on playing some more Skylanders Ring of Heroes. I'm addicted to this game. Hopefully, you guys are playing it, and one of these days we'll get to do some PvP battles together. And really I actually even enjoy the friendly matches, but it's so hard to meet up with someone that you're actually friends with. Right now, they only allow you like 50 friends in your friends list, which is not near enough, but the words that I got, I asked about it to come to us. For those who don't know, I am an influencer, which just means they give me special privileges to get to communicate with someone who actually works for the company. I'm able to ask questions directly, and if that person doesn't know, they'll reach out to the corporate part and ask them questions and see if they can get answers for me. So that being the case, if you guys have any specific questions that you would like answered, if you guys put them down in the comments, I'm compiling some questions and asking some questions, and maybe what I'll do is I'll just do a Q&A video where I'll post the questions that were asked, and then I'll give you what Com2Us's replies were. Anyhow, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about Awakening Washbuckler, and he is way down here because I have not been working on him. But I do have enough soul stones to awaken him. So there he is. Let's see, going to that thing there. So there's Washbuckler before we awaken him. See, this is the way I recognize him from Swap Force. You know, he's one of the Swap Force characters. And, man, that would have been cool if they had let us swap them. Wouldn't it? What if you could actually swap them in the game and create all the swappable configurations in this game? That had been cool. Com2Us, listen, you know what? I got to tell her. All right, we're going to tell all the people at Com2Us. I'm going to tell them that's what they need to do. Switch us and give them swappers. Anyhow, so our skills for Washbuckler, he's got a sword slash, 1 mana, 10 seconds, basically just kind of hitting everybody. His second skill is the Octolash, and again, 1 enemy, 6 mana, 5-second cooldown. So high cost. Excuse me, but only a 5-second cooldown. That's kind of cool. He attacks an enemy and casts attack down on the enemy for 2 turns. Then he's got a passive skill, 35% chance to effect res down on the enemy for 1 turn. That, of course, skills up 35, that's 40, almost 50%. Am I reading that right? Yep. So up to a 50% chance and for 2 turns. But even then, for me, the skills that don't land, that you can't get to land where they're like 80% or 100% of the time, sometimes it can be too risky. And 50% is just not high enough for me. I don't know that I would be using him or trusting him for that. Of course, it's passive, but you can't count on it. So it's like, oh, you might get lucky. And he's got a leader skill, so Dirty Suction Pads on all allies. And it's 20% chance to cast attack down on the target for 1 turn when the allies' attack lands. The activation chance goes up by, let's see, that's 6, 10%, 15% total. So it'll up to a 35% chance. Again, that's low. That means that only a third of the time, basically, will it cast the attack down. So not too crazy thrilled. So anyhow, let's take a look. His skill, that Octolash, which I think was his second skill, it says attack down on the enemy for 2 turns. This is attacks an enemy, then finishes with a body slam, casts blind for 2 turns. So, I guess that means they just can't see you and therefore can't attack you. That would be kind of neat. All right. Anyhow, we've done enough of that. Let's go and awaken him now. What is up with that hat? What is it? That just looks too heavy to keep on his head. His head would, like he'd break his own neck. Wouldn't he? That's just ridiculous. Okay, it looks like almost like a turtle looking... Well, I don't know what that is on top of his head. It looks almost like it's supposed to look kind of like a critter, but it's not. I don't know. This is not one of their better awakened forms for the Skylanders. I don't know. If you like it, great. Tell me. say, Brylander, you're wrong, he's the coolest one. I don't think so. Anyway, here's some of his animations.
Oh, yeah.
Got to see those. And we will take him into a short, quick battle. We'll make him find a Chompy. Take that off. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I passed him up. Is he that? Alright. I'm blind. Maybe because he looks different. I'm not recognizing. There he goes. Yeah, I couldn't see him because he looked a little different. Alright. So he does have his Awaken skill is up there. Let's go ahead and save that. And that was kind of short. So not too shabby. I guess not. Still not one of my favorite. But only time will tell. We'll have to power him up and see what happens. Maybe we'll find out he's actually got some great skills. Alright, well that is Washbuckler Awakened. And like I've mentioned in the last video, there is an update coming. Or probably will have already been here by the time these videos post. So we'll be playing some new levels. I think there's the Chaos Dungeon, something like that coming. So we'll actually get to battle Chaos. Chaos? And we'll be able to... What else do they bring in there? There are new characters coming, but that update got moved to, I think, May 1st. Right around May 1st. There are 2 more new Skylanders. Not new, like not the ones that they're inventing themselves, but ones that are new to the game. So from our roster of, you know, Skylanders that we have, we're getting 2 of those. Will be introduced to the game for the first time around May 1st. But then again, there's a update we're about to get, and that's supposed to be a big update. There's supposed to be all kind of new elements to the game. They keep changing it. It's almost makes it confusing, but at the same time, it keeps it exciting, if that makes any sense. Anyhow, as always, guys, I'm loving the game. Hopefully you are too. This is Brylander with PortalPowerTV. We will see you in the next video. Take care, and God bless.